was winning the 6A classification. If Dalton is able to win the state championship this year, it would be title win number 4 in their history. Title win number 4. You make a jump from 3 to 4, and you join some illustrious company, by the way, if you're Dalton. Dunwoody and St. Pius X both have won 4 titles. That would be the company they would join. All right, so the heat assignments for the final race, the final heat, that is, in the boys' 500-yard freestyle. Jack Casey is in lane 0. He's a junior from Alpharetta. The junior from Lassiter in lane 1 is Brendan Hausdorff. Ross Valdez from Dalton is a senior, and he's in lane 2. Sebastian Sergiles in lane 3. He's a sophomore from Centennial. A junior from Sequoia, Grant Davis, is in lane 4. And off to his right, or his left, I suppose, will be Jake McGahee, the junior from Mill Creek, trying to break another record. In lane 6 is his teammate, Nicholas Kalinick, a senior from Mill Creek. A senior from Milton's in lane 7, it's Wilson Dubois. Zachary Zoe is in lane 8, a junior from Lakeside of DeKalb. And then finally in lane 9, Jake Tolby, a senior, South Forsyth. This, Brian Robbins, is the event where Jake McGahee made his national name.
All right, so we talked a lot about Jake McGahee and that 200 freestyle. I said that might be his 3rd or 4th best event. He's a miler, so we don't have the mile in the Georgia High School layout. So this is the best event that you're going to see him swim tonight. Last year, he went 15:63 on his way to set the National Public
School. Yep.
National Public School record of all time. It was the oldest record in the books. There was some skepticism on whether or not he was rested enough, that, hey, this is an Olympic year, I'm a senior, got to really make sure that I'm ready for trials in the summer. I'm going to train and train and train. He wasn't suited up yesterday. He was just wearing regular briefs. Last year, in the prelims, he went 4:23. This year in prelims, he went 4:32.
What do these splits tell you now, though? Do you think he's going for it? Because he has a massive lead. It would take a miracle for someone else to take the win away from him. But does it look like he's wanting a record?
So, we talk a lot about paces. In the 500, depending on whether or not you're a distance swimmer or a middle distance swimmer, you're looking at your 50s or 100 splits. Jake is splitting under 26 seconds per 50 in this first 150. So that's 3 50s in. He's still under 26 seconds. It's a little bit slower than he was at this point last year.
Last year when he set the record,
which
was originally set in 1983, he went at 4:15.63.
So we're 26.6. We're a little bit back. We're about a half second behind his pace from last year. But look at this. He's putting on a show. He's right there. He was 15/100ths of a second off from 50 to 50. That is true mastery. When you can just sit here and say, oh, here we go, 26:48, doesn't matter. I'm just going to keep that pace.
2:07, at this pace, he would break it. Or am I mistaken?
Not quite. Not quite. He's going to have to pick it up just a little bit to make up some of this time. But again, it's an Olympic year. He's going off, so he's got to get ready for trials. He's got to have his sights set on the right things. But look at this. Meanwhile, he's taking care of business. He's not looking. This isn't a game where you're looking at the next game, right? He's got a half a lap lead on the field.
A field where Second and third place is certainly up for grabs. Sebastian Sergile from Centennial, the sophomore, neck and neck with Grant Davis, the junior from Sequoia. Fourth place, Ross Valdez from Dalton. Again, any points from here are pretty much clinching championship-type points for Dalton.
100 to go here for Jake McGahee, and look at him turning it on. 26-0 for both of those last two 50s, so he's 52-0 for the last 100. And look at him just accelerate off that wall. He's a 450 in, and he rested, not rested. He doesn't care.
There's the bell. The time again. The national record, which is his. Listen to the crowd coming to their feet. The national record, which McGahee owns, is 4:15.63. Brian and I going to lay out. Let's all watch it together. He'll finish just shy, but he'll win another state championship. Jake McGahee has done it again.
4:16.47.
5 state championships now for McGahee individually in the last 2 years.
That was a swim. I hope everyone appreciates what level of mastery Jake McGahee has over this sport. He is truly an elite athlete, and he missed breaking another national record. Who cares? He just went 4:16.47 to win another state title. He's an All-American however many times over. I mean, it is going to be so fun to watch him as he moves on to this next phase in his swimming career. He's got trials coming up. After trials, he's definitely going over to Athens. He's going to train for Jack Bowerly, a great distance and IM coach for guys. He's sent guys to the Olympics before. 2020, 2024, it's going to be fun to watch Jake as he progresses in this next stage.
Moving on to the University of Georgia. Correct?
Yes, sorry.
No.
Jack Bowerly, longtime legendary coach over at University of Georgia.
Another win, by the way, for Mill Creek. Could push them up into the top 5 of the team championship standings. Thompson, Drawdy, Chung, Swift, and Medina, lanes 0 through 4. Petmecki, Tom, Davis, Skikistaband, and Rummins round out your lineup. Heat 1, ladies, 500-yard freestyle.